me on Fridays with Flora, and today is special because we are joining my family, my mom and my dad, especially my mom, who's gonna show us how to make this traditional Italian fried deliciousness called panzerotti, which are basically, panze means stomach, so these kind of look like stomachs and they're filled with cheese and sauce and lots of fun things. So come join me and my mom in the kitchen. We're gonna show you how to traditionally make panzerotti. Okay, here's the yeast part. How much water is in there?
It doesn't matter. You do half a cup, 2 tablespoons, but I like a half a cup for two bags because I'm making 4 pounds.
4 pounds of dough?
Yeah.
So 2 bags of yeast.
See, 2 pounds of dough, 1 kilo is 1 bag. So I'm making double recipe.
We're proofing the yeast.
Yeah, it's gotta bubble up.
Right. Do you stir it?
Yeah, I use my fingers. You could use a spoon, but I like my fingers so I could see when it's all melted.
Okay.
Okay?
You kind of mush it around too.
Yeah, so I feel it when it's all, because with the spoon you never know. It's at the bottom. So, this, see, there's almost all gone.
Yeah, I see. And you don't have any more like
No,
stuff to
no,
mush.
because with the spoon and
Okay.
this way I feel it. There's nothing left in here. It's all melted.
It's all melted into the dissolved into
Yeah.
the water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you let it sit here until it doubles. It starts bubbling. Maybe 10, it all depends. Then if it's warm in the kitchen, I'll put them here because it's cold. For maybe 10 minutes, we'll see. 10 to 15. 1 kilogram, which is 2 pounds.
Of semolina.
Semolina. And go like this.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to use the same amount of flour.
So all right, so we're measuring, this is
It's got to be,
unbleached all-purpose flour,
yeah,
and we're measuring
1 pound.
1 pound.
We have to do another one too. So this is 1.
So we're looking for 2 pounds
Yeah. It's got to be the same amount as the
semolina.
semolina.
All right, so total, we're looking at 2 pounds of flour, 2 pounds of semolina for 4 pounds of dough. That's a lot of dough.
I know. And then you kind of mix it up. Then I have to put some salt. I'm going to put the salt in here.
I always have my break. My coffee almond milk break. What is it? Latte macchiato?
Latte macchiato.
Latte macchiato. My dad treats
In
me.
America style. Di semolina, quell'altro no, eh?
So 2 tablespoons?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put not 2 tablespoons.
Of salt.
Come la fala più sauce with the sugar, but I didn't do the last time, so.
So some people put a little sugar in,
Yeah,
but you didn't last time.
No.
It turned out really good.
yeah. And some people use milk and water to mix it up. I used the water the last time because a lot of people cannot have the milk, and it turned out fine. So, yeah.
So in Italy, they use olive oil?
Yeah, they use olive oil or the girasole, sunflower oil.
So you like to use a little
I
butter?
like to use butter.
And how much?
I use 4 tablespoons because it's a lot, but 2 tablespoons if it's just
Half of this?
Yeah.
So for the 4 pounds, it's 4 tablespoons of butter. And it's softened, right?
Yeah.
I saw you were softening
Yeah.
it on the stove.
Yeah.
And kind of just crumble it in there with your hands?
Yeah. Just like when you do apple pie, the pie crust, you mix it up. And now the fun comes.
Okay, and while we're waiting for the yeast, we've put kind of lint-free towels down.
Yes.
Right? What's it? So you heated this on the stove a little bit. This is 4 cups.
Yeah, it's a 4 cups tepid water. It's got to be not too hot. Okay, so I'm going to start with the yeast.
Now, can I see the yeast?
Yes.
All right, so the yeast has
It's all bubbled.
all bubbled, and it's kind of like, looks like it's doubled almost.
Yeah.
Can I put the lights up?
Sure.
That's better.
Put the lights up. It's going to be hot. Okay.
It looks better. See?
Yeah, it's brighter.
And I'm just going to,
And that's water.
that's water, to take all the yeast out of the cup. Okay, and then you start working everything I'm gonna leave this in here so as I need it, I get it.
And this, what are you gonna do with this? You done?
Yeah, I'm done. When this is gotta, after we get it all fixed, it's gotta be worked for 20 minutes.
Okay.
I may need more water, but that's okay. Go ahead. Okay, we just go like this.
You think you're gonna need more water?
I think so, Flora. Just get a lukewarm water from the tap.
So I added another like 2 cups of lukewarm. Let me know when you want me to start.
Yeah, well, when I get them all together, Flora, then you have to start them going like this.
So at this point, it's all like incorporated, right?
Yeah.
But do you think you're gonna need a little bit more water here and there?
No, I think that I'm gonna fill it in about 5-10 minutes.
Okay, but it needs to be worked.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to start working it for you?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, Flora, remember, we go to a certain time, you have to go like this, okay? You have to pull it. Yeah, and it becomes, after a while, it becomes nice and shiny.
Right. So we've been working this dough for about 15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
We're looking for a really nice, smooth, silky dough. Cut it in half. Now we're gonna work the different sections and make
I
balls.
would like to, I could just put it on top, so just for one. See, this is 3 ounce, so if you want, maybe you have to do 8 ounce, double this, okay?
For the bigger ones.
Yeah, for the big ones. So I'm gonna leave this as it is, but I'm gonna make a bigger one now. See, this is almost 6 ounce, almost. So what you do, I don't have this knife to cut me. So you go like this to make into a nice round thing. See?
Mm-hmm.
Then you just let it rise right there.
So just go through all your dough and make little balls.
You finish it? Oh, let me see. What can I do here? Oh, guarda come grosso questo. I'm gonna have leftover dough.
So we're having a lot of debate here around what size to make these because we usually make them smaller, like this, right?
Yeah.
So this is traditionally, but you know, my father, who's a stubborn man, but we love him, wants them a little bigger. I guess he was complaining last time. So usually if you go smaller, you'll get about 32 balls.
Yeah,
we have
maybe even
not,
more.
and maybe even more, but we're making them larger. Actually, there's a mix of small and big because.
Okay.
Cover them with more
Towels.
lint-free towels. And usually this takes about 2 hours depending on the heat of your kitchen.
Okay.
But you want them to double.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let them sit quietly. Okay, we're gonna strain, what are these, crushed tomatoes? So for 4 pounds of dough, you're going with 2 28-ounce cans. So how long do you strain it?
Well, I got it. See the water's coming out already? See? So if you put this in the panzerotti, it's gonna
Get soggy.
soggy and it's gonna come out and it's gonna start popping all over.
So yeah, you want a nice dry sauce. That's true. Okay, so that's step 1.
So, and then usually I go like this. You see how the water comes out? So I let it sit for a little while. So meantime, I'm gonna put one more, so I can put a little bit more in there.
All right, so these are fresh mozzarella.
Yeah, we'll put them over here.
And how many pounds do we have?
I don't know, Jeff, Flora. I just,
It's like it looks like 2.5.
well, I got extra. I got 15 balls.
Yeah, okay.
It was so fresh.
Così, caro.
Yeah, it's small. You have to make it small.
Non mi devo tagliare le dita.
Mozzarella. So small pieces, and then what you're gonna do is drain. Okay, I'm gonna change the subject. Okay, so we've got a strainer. This one's a bigger one, and we want to get, again, a lot of the liquid out. The key is to get a lot of liquid out of your fillings, because you don't want soggy panzerotti, and you don't want them to leak the water, leak the liquid into the oil, and then you have a lot of splashing and popping and oil all over, and burns, and screaming and yelling, and all that. So
Jack, you don't want olive oil?
Non so, pure così va bene, no?
doing some the small pieces are in a bowl. The sieve on top of, I'm gonna drain that off. And then Dad is shredding some as well. Right there. So we're doing like 10 balls, 10 large mozzarella balls. We're draining off the water for each. All right, so we did a combo of shredding and pieces with the fresh mozzarella.
Sometimes I use
gonna
a
sit.
sauce from Oxa, but this time I'm not going to use it.
All right, so this is nice and thick. We've drained this for like an hour.
Yeah. So they said about a cup, but I don't know if I want to put a whole cup.
So we've grated Parmesan cheese we're adding. And it's about, I think we did 3/4
Three
of a
quarter
cup.
of a cup, yeah, it's fine.
You're gonna mix that in?
Yeah, I'm going to put just like
It looks like a quarter of a
quarter
teaspoon.
A little salt, not too much.
That looked like a
I'm
half
gonna
a
taste.
teaspoon-ish.
Yeah, I'm going to taste. Let's do this. One
That's a tablespoon
and two,
and 2 tablespoons.
maybe 3.
3 tablespoons.
This could
That's
make
some
it.
fresh basil. We're just kind of mincing it up. How much is that?
I don't know, about 3
3/4
leaves.
leaves.
3 of. I just took the top of the plant.
So a little bit more. So it's key to taste things just to make sure you got the right amount of salt and pepper.
It's good now. This is called ricotta forte.
Yeah.
In some of the panzerotti.
And then I'm
We're
also
gonna
noticing some capers that Dad is
Yeah.
doing. So he's taking some capers and draining out the water, squeezing them, and rinsing them to get some of the salty brininess out. Because those are fun to fill as well. Well, let's look at our panzerotti that have been growing for about 2 hours. And the kitchen has been warm, so booyah.
These are going to be too big.
Good.
Oh my God.
You told you need one.
These are good sizes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ones in the back are smaller and a little bit more typical. Dad wanted them larger, so we got some that ate Sausalito, but there you are.
Okay.
Too. So while we're making our panzerotti, there's a pot of oil, and it's pretty full because we're going to deep fry these. And it's on a medium to low heat. And this is a oil mix. What did you say, Mom? It's a mix of olive oil?
Of olive oil, vegetable oil, corn oil, and I want to say...
I don't get the can.
canola. It's okay. It's
No,
fine.
we don't need a can.
It's fine.
But you can use any oil you want that you're comfortable with.
they can
Corn,
use just
canola.
oil, whatever they want to use.
All right, so we've got this heating up while we're going to be filling our panzerotti. So while everything's out, Mom's got a smaller one. She's rolling it out.
Yeah.
You don't even put flour down?
No.
It doesn't stick, huh?
No. That's the beauty why you make me into a ball, Jackie. Come on.
Well,
So she always calls me Jackie.
That's okay.
My sister's next
And
to me.
I'm gonna do just a halfway with the water.
Okay.
So it will be nice when you stick it, when you fold it. Okay. I'm gonna make just a simple one right now.
So just the fresh mozzarella
Yeah.
that we've drained off all the water
Okay.
for a couple hours too.
And then you just roll it up like this. And the water is already there, it's gonna stick. Now you could use a wheel if you want.
Like a pastry wheel,
Yeah.
trim it.
Or you could go like this. Like in the olden days, that's what they used to do. But I like to stay simple.
So you crimp the edges,
Mhm.
and that's more traditional.
Mm-hmm.
But it adds time to your
Yeah.
day, and we have a lot of
Yeah.
dough to get through.
Yeah.
So if you have a lot, just slap it together and fry it up.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
And then we
Then you put it on top,
set it.
so this way.
We're
so I'm
gonna set it up on the.
I'm gonna stick with the little ones, and then maybe I have to cut those in half.
No, it's good enough. Don't worry about
See,
it.
we're having a debate here, as you can hear, on how big these need to be.
We're gonna do this with the ricotta forte. Whoever's gonna eat this.
Mix.
Rich, you're gonna eat this, right?
Yep. Metti di più, okay.
Really? Oh my God. It's gonna be very hot.
Good. I don't
And
know.
you want
Hot
the capers
cheese.
in here also? The capers, okay.
And then number 2, we got to put a bucket of ice.
Okay. We're gonna put a little
Hello.
tomatoes in here. Okay. A little bit more. So this is big.
So, meanwhile, my dad just took a piece of dough into the oil.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah.
And checking to see if it's coming up to the top and getting golden brown
Yeah,
quickly.
it's hot.
And if it is, then it's ready to go.
All right, here we go.
And it looks like it is.
This is a big one.
That is a big one. Wow. All right. Here's one going in, nice and hot. They kind of float to the top. You got some good sizzling going. And you're gonna fry them till they're golden.
That's all. That's it. A huge mamma mia.
We're just draining them on a paper towel lined sheet and keeping track of which ones are filled with what. And here we are, about to finish our last few. We have them all separated according to fillings. So we're gonna label them and serve them up. So thanks for joining me and my mom and my crazy Italian family today on Fridays with Flora. Subscribe to the channel. Make a girl happy. Bye. Everyone say bye to YouTube. Bye.